Hey there Magic One, welcome to your weekly tarot reading and welcome to my channel. If you are new around here, my name is Bronya and I am an intuitive tarot reader, and every week I bring you a weekly reading here on YouTube. I also deliver monthly readings and yearly readings and other themed readings as well. I also do offer personal readings and healings also, so you will find a link down below where you can head across to my website and see what I do offer if you would like to get a reading for your personal circumstances. To let you know that spaces are filling up fast now, so if you want to arrange a reading, the time really is now for that. I also teach tarot. I have a course called The Initiation, which is my immersive learn tarot journey, and in that you will learn a full foundation in tarot as well as my signature process for reading tarot from the heart that really resonates. So you'll also find the link down below if you would like to get immediate access to all of the learning resources there and start learning to guide yourself as well. You can also connect with me beyond YouTube on Instagram and also by joining my Karmic Community mailing list. You'll find links down below. Please do use those links. There are fake accounts out there on Instagram, but if you use the link below, you'll make sure that you end up in the right spot. Well, that's it from me, and for now, as usual, I am just wishing you so much love and magic. Let's head across to your reading now. Sagittarius, welcome to your tarot reading for November 21st to the 27th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you, Saggy. We've got the 9 card block here. I have 3 for the recent past, 3 focus energy, 3 future outcome, oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. Saggy, the world is in the reading. This is the last card in the major arcana. It follows the final judgment. So the final judgment is all about a last call in a situation. Do you stay? Do you go? Is there more to play out? Is there not? Have you learnt the lessons that you needed to? Is the soul contract done? And if we choose the world, we end that cycle and we begin a whole new chapter in our lives. So that's what we're looking at. We're like at the final hour in the situation, where you're being asked to really consider whether you're closing it out or not. The first oracle out, Saggy, is integrate your knowing. And we've got you, the muse. It feels like there's been some gut feelings going on, some intuition. You've picked up on something, you've noticed something, or maybe someone. And integrating that knowing this week, Saggy, is you actually accepting and acting and following through on that. I've got bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. So maybe you're needing to be compassionate, empathetic, see things from different people's viewpoints. The Hanged Man is here. It's about seeing different perspectives and being compassionate and bringing love into how you're actually going to communicate and act this week. The Four of Swords is your lead tarot energy, and this really is the energy of contemplation and reflection. I think that you have some strong gut feelings here, and you have really been wondering, what do I do with this information? How am I going to move forward? And you've really been mulling this over, trying to get the clarity. But you know deep down what you want to do here. But you also know, Saggy, that there's a 3 of Swords moment attached to this. There is going to be loss in order to gain, in order to move through to the new cycle. There is going to be a severing of ties. There is potentially going to be hurt and heartbreak for somebody here. And that's why you are taking this so carefully and considered in terms of your decision making. So Saggy, the Lovers is the first card here. I think we are dealing with soul contracts, soul partnerships. For most of you, that will be romantic, but it can also be in a friendship. Sometimes we actually have soul partnerships with organizations that we work with. But for many of you, this will be in love, okay? I'll go over the signs that I have here. I have got Gemini with the Lovers. I have Aries with the Queen of Wands, and I have the Aquarius Moonology card. You may be dealing with one of those signs. So the idea of soul contracts, right? Sometimes we have a soul contract with somebody for life and they are a lifelong partner. Sometimes we have multiple soul contracts in a lifetime. And you sign up for those in your pre-birth planning before you incarnate here. And, you know, we come together in those soul contracts, usually through romantic relationships, to learn something which evolves our soul, our spirit, expands our consciousness. So sometimes we need multiple different relationships to take us through a series of quick growth and expansion. Other times we can get that within the one relationship. When this card comes up, we are dealing in that situation and potentially you are being shifted between soul contracts here. That's what I feel. Because there's something for you to learn. There's some new growth here. Now, I've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands here. Now, this person that you've noticed, or that there is a kind of a connection forming, may be in your workplace with the Eight of Pentacles, okay? It can be a card of, you know, work, and or it can be like just when we were least expecting it, we're just going about our business, going about our day, then the Page of Cups shows up, because this is an unexpected energy. So this is not something you planned. And that's why you've been contemplating it so deeply. You've been noticed, or you've noticed somebody, and it's put you in a spin. Seven of Wands. It's put you in conflict, and it feels like a tug of war of internal rivalry for you. You know, which way do I go? What am I going to do here? So I think that you are really mulling that over. The Seven of Wands asks you, Saggy, to really come to this decision by considering alignment. Who feels like the person that you want to journey with for the next years, that you feel like you are in sync with, that you share similar values and outlooks for the future, that it feels easy. You know, of course, it's not always going to be easy, but it flows, right? When we feel like we're going against the grain or against the current for a long period of time, okay, we always have short periods of that in our relationships, but if it's long-term and sustained and really draining the energy, that can be an indication that that soul partnership is actually done. And maybe you're trying to fight for it and stay in it when the universe is actually trying to shift you. So the Eight of Cups at the heart of the reading, Saggy, is a card of considering moving on. Because although you have 8 cups here and you've enjoyed some good times, fundamentally at this stage there is a piece missing. And it feels like whoever has come forward or will be coming forward for you is offering you that missing piece, something that you couldn't get in your situation, that is part of your soul learning, okay? And that's why the draw, the calling, is so strong. But there's also a resistance, Saggy, because you know there's going to be hurt as well. The Queen of Wands here, Aries energy, you know, she's in the pursuit of passion, what lights her up. So I feel that what this person is offering you that maybe you don't have in an existing situation is chemistry, passion, growth, excitement. You know, it feels like maybe where you are right now is a little bit stagnant, and this is just igniting all of those things within you. And instinctually, God, I can't even say that properly. Instinctively, you know, and you can feel this energy running between you. So as an energy, the Queen of Wands is asking you to be in pursuit of that passion. She's determined to follow that calling, because there's a warmth there that maybe you're not getting in your situation at the moment. So we've got double pages here on both sides of the reading. Now there might be children involved for some of you, but pages is like early stage information. Early stage energy. It's almost like the aces, right? They can be communicators, though, messengers. So it could be that, you know, there's actually been something said with this person that's unexpectedly arrived that tips you off that they're interested, okay? It's kind of gone past a knowing, or it will go past a knowing this week, to actually being, okay, wow, like they're feeling it too. This is real. Now, with the Page of Cups, this person might be quite different from your usual type, or different from maybe a person that you're already in a relationship with. But it feels like maybe that is something that you need to experience, okay? They might be younger than you or have a young energy, joyful, playful, creative, quirky, a little bit eccentric. That is the energy here. So something is said, something beyond intuition this week that makes you realize, oh, wow, there's definitely something here and I want to move towards it. That's going to put you at a big old crossroads here, Sagittarius, if you're not there already, and you're going to be weighing this up. What am I going to do? What decision should I make? The guidance with the Two of Swords is to really, you know, get that clarity on your truth, where you want to be in your life, who's in alignment for you, the pros and cons, and also what you're feeling. You know, what do you feel when you think about a future with each one of these people, if there are multiple people involved here? However, the outcome, the World and the Hanged Man, you know, as I mentioned at the start of this reading, the World is the last major arcana, and it's about final completion and changing chapters. But with the Hanged Man, you know, there might be a waiting period before you feel the timing is right. You may hold on a little bit more. You might be waiting for some information, communication, or reciprocation, and, you know, getting that confirmation of how somebody feels about you before you go, okay, vulnerably, I'm moving towards this. Sometimes with the Hanged Man, Saggy, you know, being number 12 in the major arcana and the Death card being number 13, I say that it's really, you know, acceptance that there needs to be an ending in order to move towards the new. They are one and the same. They are intrinsically connected. And we have to accept that. And that is the point of liberation. If we turn the Hanged Man around, look how similar the posture is to the Dancer. So it's almost like we need to take a different perspective, a different viewpoint here, and realize that it's a victory when we close out cycles that feel ready to close and ready to complete, rather than, you know, continuing to fight for something that just feels like it's kind of had its time, had its chapter. Seven of Cups. Yeah, but there is genuine confusion here as well, and you might be worried about, you know, what if it's just a fantasy? What if it doesn't materialize, you know, exactly as I'm hoping for? There goes the Queen of Wands again. So again, you know, there's always elements of risk, but at the end of the day, the lovers, you know that this is a soul contract. You feel like you've known this person before, and it just feels like you are being guided towards them. That's what I have for you, Saggy. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it gave you some clarity and insight. Do keep in mind that being a general reading for the collective, it may or may not resonate for you, but do feel free to drop me a comment. I love connecting with you over there, and please do hit that subscribe button to support the channel and keep the readings coming. Just wishing you so much love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.